Hi everyone. Today Sammy wants to show you something special, but first I wanted to show you the pear tree. Now these won't be ready till fall, but this tree, which is by our small garden, I've never seen this many pears on it. And it's loaded with pears. So I'll be making something with them. I don't know what yet, and he said it would probably be fall before they're ready. So I just wanted to show those to you. While we wait for Sammy to come out, the boosters are at it. Playful puppies, flinging each other around. I'd say Dolly recuperated. Huh, pretty girl? Did you recuperate? Yeah, Bruce, you're next.
Hi folks, we're in the garden again. That's where I always seem to be this time of year. But things are coming in. Today we got an interesting plant. You might not have seen this before, but some of you have. These are called asparagus beans. I call them Azbookie beans. That's probably some vulgar thing to say in some Asian language, but they're Asian beans.
Like Chinese noodle beans?
Chinese noodle. These are Chinese red noodle beans. Some people call them asparagus beans and all. I call them Azbookie beans because I think it's funny. And as you can see, they're quite prolific growers.
Yeah, he's gone all the way to the top.
Yeah, that's where Jack and the Beanstalk came from, maybe. But they're easy to grow. They're like pole beans, and they don't get the bean beetles. I've never had to spray these, which is nice. They flower like this. These are the flowers.
Let me get close. Guess I won't be able to get too close. There you go.
Well, okay. I can't bring the beans.
I got it.
See, and these are some more.
Oh yeah, I see them.
They're very similar to black-eyed peas in the way they flower and display their fruit. And you can see them at various stages in their development. See, these are little.
Uh-huh.
And then they get bigger. And these are even littler yet. These were probably just flowering day before yesterday. But you can see the little beans coming out. And here's where the flowers were, and here's the little beans. Now, they're neatly designed. The Lord provided for them. They're on like a stick that comes off the vine. So you can just cut them. See, they're on a pole. And it's like, here, Sam, have some beans. You know? So that makes them easy. They don't take up much space. They make a nice fence, or I mean, next year
nice cover.
Yeah.
Tell them about what you want to do next year.
Next year, what I want to do is I want to put some poles here and reinforce this and make it come over the top and plant them here, and then they'll grow up and the beans will be hanging down inside, and you could come in there like a tunnel. And that'll be really neat.
And what were you going to grow underneath there?
I was going to space the poles on top about this far apart so some light would get in there.
Yeah.
So I was going to try to grow lettuce under there.
Okay.
In the summertime, heat is too much for the lettuce around here. It just, well, it goes to seed is what it does, and then it dies and it gets real nasty. This is where the lettuce was this spring. And
you've limed it.
Yeah, I've limed it because I want to try a fall crop of beets in here, which is risky because we have problems with moles in these upper gardens. But I'm going to also try them over where I had the garlic, because the moles, for some reason, they didn't mess around where the garlic was at all. I guess they don't like it. So I figure I can plant it there. We'll try in 2 spots. That way if one gets ravaged, I still got another one. So we're okay. But these are ready to pick. We're going to pick these this evening. They're really attractive.
I hope we'll get enough to can. I don't know. What do you think?
Maybe not right now, but eventually, because they're on the move. They got a little green tip. This is the end of the bean, and this is where it's attached at the blossom end. And you can, I don't know if these are like the Royal Burgundies. I don't know if they turn green when you cook them or stay purple. But see, they're nice. We've had plenty of moisture, and the little seeds are in here, which you can, it says you can harvest them. There's the little seeds. See, they're not real developed yet. So if you want to use them like a snap bean, now's the time before the seeds develop. But you can use them like a a shell bean like black-eyed peas.
Mm-hmm.
It says you can. But they're real easy to grow. If you got a sunny spot and a little bit of a fence, they'll grow. And low maintenance, give them lots of water and feed them, and they're happy. I'm real happy with this. This is, for $2 for a pack of seed, you get a lot out of it.
Mm-hmm.
What a deal. But I just thought and you can see them. They're growing all along here. They're down here, doubling up on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to go in here and pick these this evening.
Mm-hmm.
But they look neat, don't they?
They sure do.
They look like little snakes, and they're all down here. This end gets less sunlight, so it's a little later than others. But I see these flowers and everything. It's gonna be productive.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought I would share this because it's really fun,
Mm-hmm.
and kids would love it.
Yeah, we need some little kids with picking fingers.
Yeah, little kids. Yeah, we had them in the berry patch.
I know. We've had a couple sets of little kids in the berry
Yeah,
patch.
children really have fun picking stuff. You don't let them pick everything. Like, ain't no way in the world you're going to get a kid to pick okra. I mean, and if you did, you'd be locked up for child endangerment. But yeah, these are a real success story, and they started out as a pet, but they've done pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I just thought I'd share about the Azbookie beans, and if you're interested in where you can get the seeds for these things, let me know, because I will tell you. And they're not very expensive, and you can let them, I'm going to let some of these go ahead and mature and dry out, because I'm going to harvest the seed out of these for next year's crop, which I do with a lot of things. Anyway, we've recovered pretty good from the flood. We'll give you an update probably Monday, because it'll have been 2 weeks, and you'll notice a drastic change in 2 weeks. Praise God for it, too, because, boy, it didn't look good for a while there. For a while there, it looked like everything was, should be somewhere out in the Atlantic by now, but it's not. And the ocean is a shark's house, so don't go in there. Anyway, thank you all for watching our videos, and I hope it's been as much fun for y'all watching as has been for us. Anyway, we'll be back with others. Goodbye, and God bless.